There we go. I knew he would clear it up here in a second for us. Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love. Just getting some of the clearing of the energy here. Getting our protection stick because I'm telling you, these lower energies are trying so hard to come in, and we ain't gonna let it happen. They are not meant to be around us, and God is making it stop. And this live is going to go fabulous to where you guys get the message, because I see that it's kind of delaying and stuff like that. But let it come from the heart space. Father, let it go perfectly so that they can get this direct message from you. Because there's a paradigm shift. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully it's lagging. Hopefully it's not lagging and being that way, but we're going to get to it here because Spirit is calling it out on a paradigm shift. And it's important when the paradigm shifts come in. Yeah, look, 10 of cups, baby. 10 of cups. Because when the paradigm shift comes in, that's all about a healthy establishment. That's about doing the things that you need to do. Because look at, something's coming in foresight. You're seeing the preparation of something. Okay. So before we do that, they're wanting me to get the tea on what they're talking about. So we're going to do 4 shuffles. How's everybody doing? Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, the little notification bell, and the share button so that this gets put out there, so God's messages can get out there as a mystical child of God that I am. Very mysterious. Yeah, look, the coins come out. There's going to be a lot of money coming to me. And for you collectives, like I said, it's the thing. When these messages come out, whatever resonates with you, you take, and whatever doesn't resonate with you, you let go immediately. Don't hold on to it. Yeah, because you're going to tie yourself in knots and stuff like that. And it's time to go through this paradigm shift because the full moon is tomorrow night. Okay. And you know how they make holy water and everything, God said. Yeah, tomorrow's the night. Okay. Spirit, what do you want the collectives to know? What do you want the collectives to know? Father, I'm asking you, Archangel Michael, the Ascended Masters, all the spiritual realms, what are you wanting? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. There's a paradigm shift coming in on something, because when they show me the lightning strike, it's either he is striking a tower or he is striking something for somebody to have an epiphany of what they need to truly clear out. Yeah, what am I telling you? I told you, lightning. I told you, I was seeing the lightning. He confirmed it. Okay. And he's telling me that some of you are going to go through a paradigm shift. Other you know, you're going to have this epiphany that is going to be groundbreaking for your career to make lots of money. For others of you, I'm hearing that there's a dark-haired woman that is taking your money as you're working very diligently and very hard at what you're doing. Somebody's just sitting back reaping the rewards. That's for somebody. Okay, only take what resonates with you. But yeah, I'm hearing there's massive transitions going through here. The paradigm shift is going to be felt on a very significant level. So it's about staying grounded, staying balanced, being able to meditate. If you meditate, yeah, look, the coins in the sun coming out. So for some of you, you are in God's anointed season and favor, and He is about to bless you with something astronomically mind blowing that you never thought was coming. But God is very loyal to you, because when He shows me the dogs, He's very loyal to you, because you're very loyal to Him. Okay, one more shuffle, Father, and then we'll get the direct messages. Yeah, because for some of you, you've been putting up walls and doubting God, and He says, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, Father, what do we need to know for the collectives, please? What do we need to know? Thank you. Wow. Thank you. All right. Oh. Well. Looky. Okay. Here's the thing. People don't like it when other people joke around and stuff like that. Okay. If you don't like a high vibration, now is your time to kick rocks and go to a different garden and cultivate your answers there, because mine, I'm high vibrating, and when they bring me happy news or I feel this energetic excitement, I am going to share it with my collectives, because that's who I am. The other ones who don't, like it, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you raise your vibrations, but you have free will to do what you want. But here, I'm going to do what I want, and nobody's going to stop me, because when it comes down to it, there has been so many people who have tried to stop me and deter me from my path, distract me, and everything else. And a very high level ranking, God says, listen, I have anointed you. And with me anointing you, there is nothing, nobody. See, when they jump up like that, but they don't actually come out, that is the crosswinds of somebody. It's basically telling you that the energy is kind of wishy-washy and it's on the fence, and people aren't having a real good knowing of what's going on. But here, we're gonna get to this message here, because there's a lot going on. Woofda. Okay, and they do want that last card. Okay. All right, so this is very important to the paradigm shift of what is transpiring at this very moment. Okay, it's very important. So some of you, when I have the sunrise and the tulip, okay, it's a very significant thing, because that reflection is your reflection of God within you and how He has made you this creative being. Because anybody who is truly oneness with God knows that God was very creative, and He windled wood and He made these beautiful, extravagant, pieces and everything. But the tulips is about planting them seeds and having that great passion to move forward. Now, when you have the tree, the nest, and a fair man, okay, what I'm getting here. Ooh. Okay, so there's a fair man. I'm seeing like between the age 26 and 32 is what they're showing me. Okay, so for however it resonates, just know that this fair man, um, he could have blonde hair, uh, could have a little bit of white in his hair or a little bit of gray in his hair. Definitely some gray in his 5 o'clock shadow I'm seeing. But the thing is when it comes to the tree, the nest, and this fair man, emotionally he thinks he's secure. Okay, but the affairs that he has with the family is a little devastating, because that tree is empty. So I'm hearing that he does not have his own children, and his family dynamic that was very important to him has kind of let him down. Now I'm seeing the 3 eggs. The 3 eggs mean that the God force is in here protecting the collectives, the divine masculines and the divine feminines. When it comes to this emotionally secure family life that you guys have built on your own. I'm hearing on your own, not in your actually family dynamic, because you have the ladder, the funnel, the broken ring, and the mule. Okay. So, because somebody in this family is climbing towards success, there is a lot of frustration within the other parts of the family because they're like, nah, this person don't deserve it. No, no, we're not going to let them climb the ladder. We're not going to let them have the success. And they're getting the family tree is getting upset with massive frustration, but the only reason why they're frustrated is because God has not let them climb the ladder towards success, because there's lessons that need to be learned. There's things that they're doing are downright dirty. Okay, I'm hearing downright dirty. So that's why you have the broken ring and the mule. Okay, and so that's why some of these family members had to part way with this fair man and break away, whether it was in business, whether it was romance, whether it was family, whether it was friends, whether it was with a house, whatever it may be. This person had to break away and go into solitude by itself because this man was so stubborn and set in his ways, and he was so unwilling to change, and he tried to fool everybody that he was changing, but the rings have broken. Okay, it reminds me of the Hemonite rings, when there's such an energetic force, pulsating in the energies of that ring and not being cleansed right, or not making the changes, or not clearing it out, that Hemonite ring shatters everywhere, right? Well, that's what's happening to this fair man, is that being that he's so stubborn and does not want to change and stay in his deceptive, lying, manipulating ways, stealing from people. I'm hearing stealing from people. Okay, so however it resonates, but not only that, he doesn't know how to mind his own business. Okay, he doesn't know how to mind to his own well-being, because what's happening is he doesn't want to change his behaviors. And this paradigm shift that's coming in, his spirit is saying, listen, yeah, there's this paradigm shift coming in, because there's this elderly woman that is saying, listen, I am not giving to you no more. You know, you have been given a lot of these things, but you don't want to change. And this fair man has great passion for this older woman, but he doesn't want to make the change. Okay. And he doesn't know how to keep his life in balance. Okay. So then you have the 4-leaf clover, the vulture, the forest, the door, and this older woman again. Okay. So with the 4-leaf clover, this is coming in saying that, this other person in the family who's climbing towards success has great fortune, and they are being blessed, which makes this other person not being able to be around, in a lot of depression and anxiety and worrying that, everybody is out to get you, everybody is against you. But the thing is this person who's climbing towards success has never made these people feel this way. Okay, they just have a lot of uncleared thinking that they're thinking about, and they're not even paying attention to the paradigm shift that is happening. With There's opportunities waiting for them, there's opportunities to come forward for them, but they're so focused on this family dynamic of this person who has been climbing towards success, and who has made the shifts, and who has made the changes, and they look at this person of, they're always so lucky. They always, come through and got good fortune and everything else. But this person says, well, how is that? Because this person also had a lot of depression and anxiety and worry and everything else. And the voucher is coming in saying nothing in this life is wasted. So this spiritual being who was climbing towards success with the good fortune knew that there were other people against this spiritual divination reader, this spiritual being, this anointed blessed child from God, knew that somebody was against them in their own family and in the community because they were getting the downloads. Okay. They're lucky enough to get the messages from God because they climb that ladder up there, they sit and they talk with God and they have the passion to figure it out and move forward, right? But their unclear thinking that they have, they are sitting there with the doors shut of not being able to open their doors for opportunity. Okay. So what I'm hearing is this fair man who takes advantage of this elderly woman is I see the mule right in between, okay? He's put a wedge right in between because he did not want to change. He did not want to make the changes that were necessary, and now he's being forced because spirit is calling it out. Spirit is saying, "Listen, you are going to be forced to change." Okay, I have taken your crown from you. I have taken your saddle from you. I have taken your abundance from you. I've taken your food from you. And I have put this rope around you to guide you. I am going to do this for you. Okay. So then we have the wedge, a dark haired woman, the hand, the flute, the unicorn, and the scales. Okay. Because again, these people don't want to see you climb the ladder with your creative ideas. Okay. The family does not trust and believe in you. They do not see that you are abundant, that you can co-create anything and everything, and that you always have a fresh new start. You always have clear emotions. You are always surrounded by God. You're always protected by God and the archangels and the ascended masters in the multidimensional realms. But all your creative ideas that God has given you to be able to climb this ladder towards success and bring you yourself great fortune, they're trying to put a wedge in there. They're trying to put a wedge in there and hold that door open that God um, had left cracked open a little bit to see if they were going to make the change. But some of them didn't make the change, and I'm hearing others did make the change. Okay, but they're wanting to put the wedge in between something of yours climbing forward to your success that brings good fortune while stirring the nest of your family dynamic. And I'm hearing in the family dynamic, in the immediate intermediate circle of the family dynamic, they're trying to put a wedge in there. They're hoping that if they put the wedge in there that they will keep that door open a little more to be able to sabotage things and to really give you a sense of in your head not being able to believe in yourself or to believe in God. And God is like, no, no, because this dark-haired woman, okay, I'm seeing very dainty, very elegant, um, yeah, could like the smells of like cherry blossoms, fruity kind of lotions and stuff like that. But she's here saying, "Hey, I've been trying to give you a helping hand for many years now, and I've been trying to give you guidance and assistance, and you're draining my energy. I feel broken. I feel tired. I can't keep sitting here in this depression and this anxiety because you're always worrying about someone is against you. So you go out and you make these unclear thinking decisions." And I'm saying, "Hey, hey, I'm right here. Hey." And not meaning me, that I'm telling you what God's bringing forth. This person is like, "Hey, hey, I'm here. I'm trying to assist you. I'm trying to guide you." But that mule is extremely stubborn and doesn't want to, right? So this fair man feels very disappointed in this partner, in this friend, or in this lover. And he also feels disappointed in this older woman, okay? Because he thought he was using his intuition to make beneficial changes. But what he was doing is being on the darker side and manifesting things against people because he wanted people to believe that he has changed. He wanted people to believe that he has made a difference, but really he hasn't. He has stayed the same, and so he doesn't want to see anybody else have that success. Okay, but the scales are out here saying, listen, the divine is coming, and you need to keep your life in balance. This paradigm shift that you're going to feel the tranquivital force of God come in and say, listen, I am in charge of everything. I'm in control of everything. And I will not watch you do this anymore. I will not let you go in and try to sabotage other people's blessings, hurt people, steal from them, lie to them, manipulate them to get your way, because that is why you are at a standstill. That's why you are stuck, because you are at that door of opportunity, and he's not allowing that door to unlock until you go through this paradigm shift. So thank you, Father. That's very significant. That's very significant. Okay, also, when they're talking about the sunrise, the nest, the broken ring, the door, and the unicorn, it is saying with them new creative ideas, new adventures, and the fresh start. You are this beautiful, warm, vibrant human being, angelic being that is very emotionally secure, very loving to not only your family, but everybody that you come in contact. You are very important to the people that you come in contact with, whether it's romance, business, whether it's friendships, whatever it may be. But you help them come into their new opportunities. You help them open up their doorways by following their third eye, following their intuition, trusting and believing in God, and taking charge in their life. Okay, when we have the tree, the funnel, the forest, and the flute, this is saying that some of you really need to balance out the family affairs that you have, because it's starting to get you frustrated. I'm hearing you're spending more time, taking care of your grown adult children, which is becoming a frustration because you feel like your life is slipping away and you're not being able to connect on a romantic level or do the things that you need to. So it's like funneling everything down and confining it. But God's wanting you to know that there is a lesson that you really need to learn, because lately I'm hearing you have really had some pretty stinking thinking that has put you in a lot of depression and anxiety and a lot of crying, and um could possibly even be seeing a psychiatrist, I'm hearing. But the thing is when the flute is being sung, and this is the Native American 8-hole flute, okay? This is supposed to be abundant, but you're feeling all this disappointment. You're feeling all this disappointment because somebody, I'm hearing there's a divine feminine or a divine masculine that has let somebody down, okay? And now they're in their head. They don't know which way to go. They don't know which way. Now we have the hand, the forest, the broken ring, and the fair man. Again, I'm getting somebody's like, hey, I am of divine light, love and light of God. Okay. I am trying to give you assistance and the guidance so that your unclear thinking can become more clear, so that you don't have to part ways with people, or people don't have to go through that paradigm shift where God pushes them people away from you because of the fact you're stubborn and don't want to learn your lessons. Okay. Hmm, that's massive. I'm hearing an elder woman is wanting to learn how to use her intuition to a more beneficial um paradigm shift within her life. Okay. So she's wanting to unlock her gifts and open up her gifts to that intuition. The thing is we all have that gift. It's, are you utilizing it? Are you strengthening it? Or are you sabotaging it? Are you putting the rose colored glasses over it? Are you trying to close your third eye off? Are you just not interested in the beautiful blessings? Is what I'm hearing also. They say cut the deck. Okay. Yeah, diamond. Yeah, I love it. Okay. So I'm hearing that God says, "You are my beautiful diamond, and you are going to be receiving all these precious, precious gifts, gems, jewels, treasures, miracles, and blessings because of the fact that no matter what anybody tries to do, you keep the faith, you trust and believe in God because you bear his name, and therefore you keep climbing to success. He's bringing you everything that is meant for you. And I'm hearing it's coming in quick. It's coming in quick. Okay, so let's see what we have for the clarifiers. Okay, what do we need to know about the affairs with the family? What do we need to know about the affairs with the family? Okay, let's talk about the family tree. What do we need to know? Why is this fair man so hellbound of this dark energy to put wedges in and stop what is meant for it? Okay, so what do we need to know? What are the family affairs that is stopping or trying to stop? Thank you. Yeah, because he's juggling of the fact that instead of opening his own doors, he's trying to stop you from your blessings. He's trying to stop you from having that balance. He's trying to stop you from having that adaptability, knowing what you are supposed to do so that you can keep climbing to success and have your good fortune come to you because you know exactly how to do it, especially because God gifted you with that creativity and, being adventurous and being outspoken, and he gives you a fresh start all the time. So no matter what anybody tries to do to you, God is protecting you, and he is reflecting this stuff all back on the people now. Okay, so what do we have with the nest? Because he's very stubborn and not wanting to secure it emotional with the family. Thank you. Yeah. Doesn't have that compassion. This fair man doesn't have that compassion. I'm hearing his heart has been shut off. I'm hearing that his heart has turned to ice. And I'm hearing that he doesn't want to unthaw his heart right now because he's holding on to so much pain and resentment. He's not wanting to emotionally secure. And that's why God is not blessing him with a family right now. Because I'm hearing he has no kids, but God is not blessing him with no family right now because his heart has turned to ice. He's very stubborn and unwilling to change. And that's why he was forced to part ways, because he had lessons that needed to be learned in order for him to climb to his success. But there's an older woman who is in his life that has stopped him as an enabler to what I'm hearing, has stopped him and has enabled him to do all these things instead of calling him out. She's always had this unclear thinking about his actions, his motives, and everything else because she fears the consequences. Okay, what do we need to know about this mule? What do we need to know about the mule, this stubborn, non-wanting to change, divine masculine or divine feminine? Take the energy how it resonates. Yeah. You had the three of pentacles in reverse. So there is no teamwork. There is no collaboration. There is no communication of trying to collaborate and say, hey, I'm here trying to help you. Instead of being stubborn, let's unthaw your heart. Let's come from a loving place. Because I'm hearing that his stability is not there. His stability is not there at all. Okay, what about the broken ring with broken relationships and businesses? And thank you. And it fell right on it. Yeah, look at, he is not having no victory. He's not standing in his power either. And he's not getting the clarity that he needs in order to open these doors. Okay, and this is on his divine path. And you notice how these cards, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, Um, but the thing is these cards are all surrounding him because we have ace, ace. We have the ace of swords in reverse, so he's not getting the victory and the clarity. He's not powerful. He's weak. He's very weak in the spirituality. Okay, he does not trust and believe. I'm hearing God says he does not trust and believe. He wants people to think that he trusts and believe, and manipulate people and falsify things, but he's not. Okay, but the ace of cups is because he doesn't have that compassion. He doesn't have that deeper level of love and understanding. So with the three of pentacles in reverse, that communication, he's not wanting to collaborate. He's not wanting to move forward. Okay, so with him doing this, and this is one of his lessons to be learned, I can see why this period is very frustrating to him. But Spirit, what do we need to know with this paradigm shift for him? Oh yeah, it came out sideways. Sideways. Okay, so this is the page of wands. Okay, so he's like on the fence of, and they're telling me to put it like that. Okay, so he's on the fence. He's not really wanting to discover. He's really not enthusiastic about life itself right now, which is very sad because that's where the depression and the anxiety and the worry comes in, where he thinks everybody is out to target him because he's leaning on the fence right now. He's not getting the clear messages. Again, this is not getting the message because the pages are all about messages, right? So he's not wanting to heed the messages, and he's sitting on that fence going like this, like teeter-tottering. Okay, why is he teeter-tottering, Father? Why is he or she teeter-tottering? Thank you. Yeah, look, you have nine, oh, 9 of swords and 9 of pentacles. Yeah, because he's not wanting to put an ending to start a new beginning. Okay, he's not wanting to put an ending to start a new beginning. He's what he wants is he wants things to come in fruition, but he stays so much into this depression and this anxiety, thinking that that self-loathing is going to get him somewhere, or she. But really, with the Knight of Pentacles, things can come to fruition as long as he had gratitude for the life that he has been blessed with. Okay, Father, thank you for the clarity on that. So what do we need to know about this wedge of, trying to forcefully overpower God and keep a door cracked open when God has specifically removed this person from your life? He or she, take the energy how it resonates. But what do we need to know? Whether it's a friend, lover, family member, you know, somebody in your life, because, and I'm hearing when they make oh yeah. So I'm hearing that the divine masculine and the divine feminine, God has, for some of you, God has removed a partner of a male and female out of your life, okay? And another female and another male. So there's two sets of partners, it could be boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife. Um, but they had removed 4 people from your life because this stubborn mule of a person didn't want to change. And I'm not calling him a mule. I'm just saying stubborn like a mule. He didn't want to change. I'm hearing this other divine masculine and divine feminine are in massive depression and anxiety because they feel like they were forcefully pushed out from God. And God did that because you have somebody, a dark-haired woman, young woman, that was dealing with some divine masculine in a relationship. There's a lot of depression and anxiety and worry there because it's like he stopped her blessings. He stopped by him making the choices, thinking on an energetic or a spiritual level that he knew what he was doing. God said, because this person was against everything else. They were very unclear in their anxiety, making split decisions, not wanting to see different perspectives. Okay, so what is this wedge, Father? What do we need to know about the wedge? Why is the wedge here? Why are they trying to hold the wedge in the door when you are the most powerful of all and you're the one that says what goes? Why are they trying to hold the wedge? Yeah, Queen of Wands. Because they think that their light is going to outshine and be that influence to hold that door open. And God says, it's not going to happen. Look, not going to happen. Because this person has seen the potential of what's going on and know that their four-leaf clover, their good fortune, and their climbing the ladder to success is not going to keep coming to fruition as long as this wedge is in there. Right, Father? Can you clarify that, please? Thank you. Yep. Okay. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. So this means that somebody only had that wedge open because they wanted to destroy your business. They wanted to destroy you as an individual. They wanted to make sure that you failed at everything. They did not want you to climb that ladder of success. They did not want you to have good fortune. Okay? So, Father, who's holding this hand up, trying to give guidance and assistance, and this person don't want it? Who is holding their hand up? Who is holding their hand up? Ha! Page of Pentacles in reversed. Somebody that didn't have anything. Somebody that had nothing. They didn't know how to manifest. They didn't have no job. They didn't have nothing. No home, no job. And they thought if they could help, I'm hearing if they thought if they could help, they could switch it around and be able to manifest an enterprise together. But instead, they became more disappointed in a friend and their lover, now knowing and seeing what road they have taken them down. So let's clarify the let's clarify the flute. What do we need to know? I told you. King of Swords. Okay, this is the man who was standing in all the power. This is the one who had this intellectual, clear thinking come to mind and say, guess what? I disappointed myself, my friends, my lover, my children, everybody, because I made this happen. I helped close this door and shut the wedge on it. And God's coming in and saying, no, I'm kicking the wedge out and I'm locking that door and I am not reopening that door until you go through this paradigm shift, until you go through this transition. Yeah, because I'm hearing this is your karma. This is your karma. And that's why this last month and a half has been a massive period of frustration for you, because there's lessons for you to be learned and you're not wanting to learn them. So therefore you're feeling this sluggish depression and anxiety and worrying about everything. And I'm hearing that you're watching out because you think that people are watching you. Okay, why are they having people? Thank you, Father. Oof. Yeah, Four of Wands. Because you feel like they're watching your home. You feel like something's happening in your family dynamic, like your nest is not emotionally secure anymore. I'm also hearing you're not being able to sleep very good at night. You're waking up 2-3 times in the night. Why is that, Father? Why is their home not so happy? Because they're getting up 3-4 times in the middle of the night. Yeah. Queen of Cups, baby. Queen of Cups. Because emotionally, you're trying to emotionally balance yourself, in the middle of the night, you're trying to get the downloads from spirit, but you're not following God. You're not following his guidance. You're not obeying what God is saying. He's saying you need to cut them addictions. That's one of the major, your addictions. I'm hearing your addictions are stopping you, are stopping that emotional balance, because I'm hearing it's like a roller coaster, with everything that you're doing. It's making it a roller coaster, and you're not being able to fully open up to who you are and what is your potential. 40/24 on there, that's all about your stability and that unconditional love of you as the angelic being. How to learn how to love yourself and put that devilish energy down, them addictions and them bondages, and break free for them. Okay, so Father, what do we have for this person who is using their intuition and the very high anointed vibrational messages that, with the oneness with you, who bears the name of you, how are they making beneficial changes to help the situation, or how they're trying to figure this out? Yeah, look, Four of Pentacles, I'm telling you. Okay, this person, it has been trying to help in the stability department, but they're holding on too tightly to the things of the past. They're not wanting to make the beneficial changes. So God is coming in here saying, listen, you can't save everybody. You can't do everything that I have asked of you. You do your best. You do the most you can with the scales to balance it out, but you're going to reap your rewards for this spiritual divination reader, intuitive reader, healer. I'm talking massively favored in God's season of his right hand, to have that one-on-one communication verbally, to be able to see, speak, feel, hear, know, all your 9 psychic senses. Okay, God is going to be giving you all these rewards, because they see that you have tried so hard. You have tried very hard. Okay, Father, what do we need to know about receiving these? Because we don't have any expectations on when. Yeah, look, 3 of Cups, baby. Because this is your partnership with God. This is the communication that you are getting in that partnership with God, within that oneness. And he's saying, yes, you know that it's coming. You trust and believe. You don't put expectations on. You don't wait for a due date. You don't care when it's coming, because you know God will never forsake you. You know that he will give you exactly what's meant for you. Okay, anything else that we need to know, Father, for this beautiful reading? Yeah, King of Cups, King of Cups. I'm telling you, when you can stand in your power and be emotionally balanced, and you go through this paradigm shift and this healing, I'm hearing this sweet healing. There's going to be a huge shift. Father, tell me a little more about the, thank you. All right. So we have the 6 of Wands with the King of Cups. Okay, so this, eventually you're going to start making progress when you get that self-confidence of who you truly are and what you need to do. You're going to make that progress. Okay, you're going to see that growth coming about. That growth is going to be significant. Anything else, Father, that we need to know before we get a message from the light workers? Yeah, look. But first, the thing is, you need to put things to rest, okay? The 4 of Swords is all about putting things to rest. It's about being able to have, that contemplation and adaptability to say, hey, I can put it to rest, because the 5 of Cups, I know them 3 cups that were tipped over. I know God said it was meant. That was the God force that kicked them 3 cups over. But the 2 that stand behind me, this is about being able to feel that loss and that regret, because God spiritually, number 9, the spiritual enlightenment that he gave you, that he is more powerful. So he kicked them 3 cups over, which puts you in a loss, which puts you in regret, which puts you in a sadness, which puts you in a depression and feeling that anxiety. And now he's saying, you need to put it to rest. You need to put things, surrender things, and you need to be able to put things to rest and have a greater understanding that the only one that is more powerful is God himself. Okay? Because when he comes in and he says, listen, I put your 3 cups to rest. Okay? I'm done. I'm done. You know, it's when he says this, it's him showing you that what is meant to happen is going to happen. And that's why when he says the vulture, okay, in the Native American spiritual realms, the vulture means nothing in this life is wasted. Okay. You need to stop looking at it as just a depression and anxiety and worries. Okay. Because nothing is wasted. A lot of you could be seeing 444. Okay. Um, we have one, two, two couples. Yeah, two couples, king and queens out here. Okay, counterparts. And that could be the 2 sets of couples that were trying to mess everything up for this person to climb towards their success and their good fortune, because I'm hearing you made up lies, you falsified documents, you created so much lies and thought you were going to sabotage this person in their community. But guess what? This other king come in, said, this person is so emotionally balanced. This person is, an authority figure who stands in their power with God. Ain't nobody gonna make this come crashing down. They're very stable. I see 111, which is all about watch your thoughts. Okay, watch your thoughts. It's time to let go and go through this transition. Um, Yeah, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. That's God telling you that he loves you, and it is shorthand for I love you, but it is also him saying that he will give you the stairs that you are meant to have once you master each individual step. So thank you, Father. Let's see what the keepers of the light have to say here. What do the keepers of the light have to say? Give it 3 more shuffles. What do the keepers of the light have to say, Father? What do keepers of the light have to say? 2 more. Ooh, kind of clogging the energy. What do the keepers of the light have to say, Father? Thank you, thank you. Knock out any of them lower energies. What do the keepers of the light have to say to the collectives, please? What do they need to know? What do the keepers of the light want? Thank you. Want the collectives to know? Thank you. All right. So, well, all right. So what I'm getting is Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin comes out with Cernonius and Mother Earth Gaia herself. Okay. So this is about having that care and compassion for your life itself, because this is a life force that when you have that connection, that earthly connection with God, you see the life force and you will be able to express your passions, your desires, your dreams, your goals, and being mindful of the earth realm itself and the spiritual multidimensional realms. But it's saying be mindful of not only that of your planet, but be able to stay deeply rooted and grounded, because Kuan Yin is saying, care and compassion is where we choose to love and love unconditionally. Um, it's being able to do right for everybody who is involved, and be this selflessness person, not selfish, but selflessness, and show that benevolence over and over and over again, because Kuan Yin is also about that helping hand, assistance, guidance. Okay. So look to the higher powers, look to God, look to the ascended masters, the archangels, and the multidimensional realms, your guardian angels, your kindred loved ones, spirit guides. They're saying have that passion and that drive. Um, yeah, have that gentleness to you, even though you can persevere forward, you know, in a gung ho, here we go type fashion. It's see the beauty in this life, protect the spiritual realms, protect the spiritual life. I'm seeing the the flower of life. Okay, when they're starting to show me the flower of life, it is showing you're very abundant. You're very abundant, because the way the flower of life crosses over each other, it looks like pentacles. Very abundant. Okay. Um, know that when you have that deep connection with God and be deeply rooted and grounded to have a greater understanding of what this life force is bringing you to, you will have that passion. Your powers will increase. Your intuition will be astronomically off the charts with the cosmos and the universe. Okay. Um, for a lot of you too, I'm hearing you're not quite there to open up your third eye, but you're getting there. Keep going forward. Keep showing a lot of love and care and compassion. Mm. All right, Father, is there anything else you want to add to this beautiful message? Okay, so he's coming through and he's saying that anybody who is feeling like you're on edge, um, or this happiness or this burst of energy, and like, where did I get all that energy from? Just know that he is making this happen, because Aries, the moon in Aries, is all about these challenges are going to be more challenging than normal, and he is making it come in. When you have 9 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles, it's showing he's coming in and putting the endings for new beginnings, because people don't want to do the work, and he's making that shift happen. He is making it happen. He's very adamant. He's like, he goes like this. He's telling me thank you, because he goes like this. He goes, "Mm." Yes. So it's being a helping a hand to others. Yep, thanking them, having gratitude. Like the 9 of Pentacles is all about having gratitude in order. When you have gratitude about everything, you have this most luxurious life, because he blesses you with everything that's meant for you. He brings things into fruition for you. All right, so let's find out, because like I said, this is my, yeah, look, trust and believe in yourself, okay? Trust and believe in your heart. So if your heart's telling you to do something, do it. Trust and believe in yourself. Communicate it. Don't hold back. And when you look at this as 3, this is God, the life force, coming in saying he has your back. Look to your divine path, all the way around, divine path, right? So he's telling you with that. Okay, so what do we have? Yeah, look, for that spiritual enlightenment, he wants everybody to come from that unconditional love and get it from him. Turn to him for everything, for that spiritual enlightenment, so that you can have a stable foundation to the new beginnings as the angelic being that you are, right? Yeah, because he's saying, again, he's saying he is guiding you down the path that you need to know. 33 is the master teacher. He's giving you the helping hands in order for you to get the helping hands that you need. So thank you, Father, one more time. All right. Yeah, look. The divine path and the God force. So this is telling you you have new beginnings coming. Okay. And this is saying that you have massive growth. So stay deeply rooted and grounded because you have new beginnings that are coming. And he's giving you that enlightenment as the master teacher. Okay. When you look at this, look, 33. That's the master teacher trying to give you the messages on your divine path. Look, you look at it that way too. 333, right? All for your stability, right? It's time for you guys to understand that when you do everything from your heart space, you stay deeply rooted and grounded and connected, not only within yourself on an energetic level, but stay deeply rooted and grounded and connected to God. All your worries, fears, doubts, everything, he will take and he will communicate to you what you are needed to be doing on your divine path. So that's what he has for you guys. Yeah, and he's very passionate about helping you guys to be able to. He's asking me to get one of these, right? Wrong tree, he says. Wrong tree, this tree. All right, Father, this is my deck that I created. These are messages directly from God, okay? He's wanted me to get this message for the advice, and then we will end this beautiful reading, okay? 2 more shuffles. This deck was created exactly because my God is awesome. He gives me direct messages. He talks to me. And this deck was solely created of me and him having a conversation. And now we need to know, what is the advice, Father, that you want to give to the collective? Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So this one says, even though we go through mundane things in life, see the blessings of what I bring to you, that I teach you about, that this pain that you are feeling, he is saying, surrender it to me at the mercy of my feet and never come back for it, because it is now my problem, not yours. I am strong enough to handle it. Okay. And didn't I say that with the dice? Didn't I say that with the dice? Thank you, Father, for the confirmation. Anything else you want to say? Thank you. Yeah, look at the fourth chakra is coming out, the heart chakra. It says, when you find it in your heart to be the love and light for you and for others, you will feel a pull in true divine love, because you are the divinity of God and you will be blessed. So that is confirmation as well. Okay, Father, anything else that you want for the, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so his last and final messages that are coming through. This is a card about his passion. It says, the people that come into your life are the people who are there, that are sent by me, your God, your Father, to help you grow, glow, and keep the weeds from growing, and cultivating a good garden by letting them being picked out. Your heart from covering up your passions, because we don't need weeds in your beautiful garden, for I have made you my beautiful. Okay. Then we have fourth heart chakra again coming through. And it's saying, Lord Jesus Christ, as Father Time and Mother Earth Gaia, are always loving you, and they are always in your heart to guide you to your love in your life, to your final destination of where you are meant to be as a beautiful individual. So see my earth as you see yourself. And it's neat because that came out with Mother Earth Gaia. Okay, and then we have our crown chakra. and I said this to you guys too at the beginning of this when he brought that first card out. I said, God is good, God is great, And God is the most powerful man that one can see. God is always by your side. God holds you in his favor. God holds you at night. God holds you with his right hand. God is the only one that can change your story. So thank him and have gratitude for all that he does, because he is the man in power. Okay, and this is the other spiritual realms coming in and says, you are made to be the best version of you that you can be. And shining your light is what's meant to be. It was to someone else that doesn't see their bright light. Turn it on for them. So that is beautifully put out there. Like I said, these are made up from direct communication with God. Okay. And again, it's my own deck that I made, being rooted and grounded and balanced with God himself as a very spiritual, loving, obedient child of God. So that is your message. Hey, it's 101 on there with 10110. And that's cool because, it's watch your thoughts, understand that this person right here is more powerful than you think. So you can laugh, you can joke, you can say what you want. But the truth of the matter is God shines through. The beautiful thing that came out is 6 cards came out because of his unwavering, unconditional love for all of us. So have a wonderful Wednesday. Sending you guys lots of love and light, healing prayers to all who need it. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.